Let's see if I can put my little fancy graphic up here. Huh? See. Look how fancy I can get. Let's see. I wonder what you all can see. Good morning, good morning. I'm pushing buttons over here. I have no idea if you can see these buttons on that end, but good gracious, it is making me proud. Good morning. Y'all, every day I am committed to doing at least something to let you know, oh, she trying over there in these streets. She is trying, and I am so excited. It is Tuesday, April 14th. Welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning Show, the best way to start your day. Hey, I am your host, comedian Allison Moore. I am Virginia's comedienne. I am your conference's coffee. I am a real motivational speaker out here in these streets. I am the coolest cornball you're gonna ever meet. And I am everybody's hype girl. And on this morning, we got a whole jam-packed day today. I'm excited. I'm trying to hold it in. Hold it, wait. I'm so excited. Get up, get up, get up. Time to get up. Let's see if we can switch these screens. Huh? How we doing? Did we switch? I don't know. Can you see me? I don't know. Let me see. Let me turn on my computer to see if I can see me. This is just, you know, sometimes I wonder what am I going to do when I go back to being around real people, because I have just been so tickled by myself. So tickled. I was already a little socially awkward prior to all of this. Now this just makes it worse. It's just me. I see myself. I see myself. I see myself. I see myself. But I don't know which camera. How am I supposed to know which camera is the right camera? Hold it, wait. Which camera can y'all see? I mean, you can't tell me, but. Alright, so this is not the camera that y'all see. This is the camera that you see. Is it? I got two going. And then I can't. Hold on, give me a second. Wait. Come on, we in this together. Just help us, Sister out, so I ain't out here embarrassing y'all. Because I'm going to tell everybody that I know you. So you got to be patient with me for a little while I figure out which camera is the camera that I'm focusing on. It must be this one. Isn't this fun? While I'm doing this, you could be brushing your teeth. Oh, you already did that. My bad. I ain't trying to play you. I was just making recommendations. That's all I was doing. Making recommendations. So this tells me what camera we're in. Oh, you want to see? Look. Let's put the logo up there. Let's put the logo, okay? This is interesting. Y'all gonna be so proud of me. I still didn't figure out how in the world to stream Stitcher and Zoom. But I did problem solve, at least a little bit, for a temporary solution. I just went ahead and got somebody else. Well, I got an interview and I pre-recorded the interview. So then that way, I don't know, guys. I can't remember how to go back over here to this. Oh, I do know. Oh, wait a minute. I think I do know. Whatever. We'll see. Listen, I am so excited. Okay, because you see, you know what I'm saying? We get a little better. Can you see the growth from yesterday? If you didn't see yesterday's, don't even worry about looking at it. We don't go back. We just take my word for it. We're coming a long way every day. And so I am excited to talk about, because this is exactly what I'm living in. And I think that the caption show, the More Laughing in the Morning Show, the title is Just Do It. That's our theme for this week. We just got to do it. I woke up one day and I got tired of talking about it. I'm like, yo, I'm just going to do it. Like, I've been threatening people, like, I want to have a morning show. I'm gonna be my own person one day. As smart, as kind, as important. And then I'm just like, you know what? Prove it then. Daggone it. I don't want to keep hearing what you want to do, what you gonna do one day, what you would have did if you could have. Like, now is the time to do it. And now is the time to do it, because in the situation that we're in with COVID-19, we have learned that anything can happen. So there's absolutely no point in waiting. We are in a real life, full-blown pandemic. It don't get much worse than that. So it's one of those situations where you've seen it all and you're like, you know what? It's either now or never. So I really want to encourage you, because there's nobody better to do the thing that's inside of you than you. So all of those dreams, all of those thoughts, all of those future, all of those put-offs, one day I'm gonna start, if I had, I would, all of that, you are the person. You are designed to do it. You are built to do it. Look, we making it through a pandemic and you still here. Some of us are still here barely. I get it, but we're still here. So you got breath in your body. Let's get it, okay? So that's my little go for it message. But I really want to get these camera angles. I really want to switch up the game. You know what I'm saying? And then I just cut something off. So I see on my little thingamajig that the picture. And now, I'm also seeing on Facebook that it is, like, I'm watching Facebook too. I need y'all to tell me this. I'm watching Facebook and it's like it stops and it goes fast, it stops. It goes fast. Is it fast forwarding on Facebook? Or is it just me? Oh, you know what? I could be real fancy if I did a watch party. I think a watch, oh, it says start a watch party. Y'all, I'm about to start a watch party. Hold it. I'm about to start a watch party. Hold on, I'm nervous. Hold on, wait, I'm nervous. I hit a button. I done started a daggone watch party. Allison versus technology. Allison is not winning, but she's gaining up. If you keep... I am starting a watch party. Let's add a co-host here. Who can I add a co-host here? Who up here? Because this is too much. Sister can't be right here. It got some names up here. Phyllis Brown, you done popped up. You the co-host. Thanks. I am so daggone proud of myself. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. This is why we got to just jump out there. Just do it. Just try. Let's do it together. Let's learn. Let's look crazy together. Don't have me out here being the only one trying stuff. Being crazy. We got to do this together. Okay, look. Oh, wait, hold it. I got to give me some more coffee, y'all. I'm so stressed. I'm glad that you all woke up this morning. For real. I don't need no drama. Everybody, listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. Anime, if you die, I'm going to kill you. I'm not playing. You better stay with me. Ain't nobody allowed to go nowhere, okay? If I know you, you stay your butt right here. Oh, wait. I see me. Ooh, new camera. I don't know what I put, though. I don't know what to push. I don't know. What? Kick in the doorway, hitting the fourth floor. Y'all gotta get up on this trying something new. Huh? Oh, look at my... Wait, hold on. I organized just for y'all. Look. This feel good. It feel good to try something. It don't feel good to be looking crazy, but it's worth the risk, right? The payoff is so... I mean, you don't even know what the payoff is if you don't ever try. So I want to know what you're going to be trying, what you're going to do, and so we can stop just talking about it and being about it. I am serious about this. I'm willing to take the first risk, clearly, and jump out here. All right, so look, now let's talk about what's going on in today's world. I call this segment Coffee and Coronication, because coronication defines exactly the time period that we are in, right? The time period that we are in is I guess, let me see. Coronication, I have defined coronication as a noun. I even got the little spell thing with the squiggles, what coronation is, but it's a noun. But it defines the time that we are living in which we have been affected by COVID-19. COVID-19 has taken over our whole life, and so this is the coronation period, okay? So right now, during this first segment of the More Laughing in the Morning show, and as you know, or if you don't know, let me tell you now, the More Laughing in the Morning show is talk show hosted by yours truly, Allison Moore. Okay? Virginia's Comedienne, your conference is coffee, the coolest cornball you're going to ever meet, a real motivational speaker, and everybody hype girl. That's me. This talk show situation, what's the expression that my team was using? This is a plane that's being built in the air. Okay? And just stay with me, y'all. Just stay with me. Eyes trying. But who knows? But so we got different segments, and this segment that we're entering in is coffee and coronation. So over a cup of coffee, you and I are going to talk about what in the world is going on today in the coronation. I got a couple of things, and I'm not always the very first person to know the information, but I do like to talk about it once I hear about it. So I hear out here in these streets based on a lot of the things that I see you all posting in the comments, all of the stuff that's going on, and we need to wrap around. First of all, did you all know that Google and them is teaming up to find out who got the COVID-19 situation? So you can know. They're teaming up to tell us this. With the coffee and coronation segment, I guess you can see my nails, huh? Your mama nails not done, which is probably true. I wish my mama nails weren't done. My mama gotta leave me. Focus. We are on TV. It's by faith. Some people might be watching on TV, so it is true. And you can pull this up on your TV, so technically we on TV. You're watching this. We on TV. So Google and, I think it's Google and Apple, my sources. I like to say that. And so I'm like, yo, that's really interesting. Because on the one hand, I like the idea of being, I mean, even though I'm never coming out the house again, but if I were to come out the house again, I like the idea of being made aware of COVID-19, but it's kind of like the sex offender situation, like, you know, where you can know who got some issues that live on your street or in your neighborhood. But then on the reverse is, well, what if I were to get it? I don't want everybody to be, shh, that's her. That's the girl. Comedian COVID. I don't know if I like that. So that's interesting. I'm like, technology is something serious. But I know that with our phones and all of that, they're able to track if your butt in the house. That's how they know who is doing more moving, what areas. Like they're looking at the statistics of those pings, all of us that are moving all around everywhere versus other areas where the movement has been decreased. And then they're determining or seeing if there is any correlation between those illnesses, the outbreaks, the growth, the spread, the curve, the flat, all of that stuff based on how people move and stand in the house. So I'm just saying, sit your butt down somewhere. And over to more news on coffee and coronation. So I guess my orange box is telling me which camera is working. I'm learning. I guess so. We're going to go for it. I guess one of y'all will tell me if we still looking at the side of my head. Because yesterday I was I was changing the camera, but I wasn't going with the camera. So my team hit me up and was like, okay, girl, when you change the camera, this is not like B-roll on a movie. When you change your cameras, go with the camera. I'm like, oh, okay. My bad. So you saying people don't want to look at my ear when I'm talking? Who knew? COVID-19 is also disproportionately affecting black folks, which is ironic because when this thing first started, black people were talking about, oh, we exempt because of the melanin in our skin is like That's not the case. Obviously, everybody can be affected by this terrible disease, but black people are being disproportionately affected, and it's exposing underlying health issues, which most of which is as a result of let me see, what's the most, I'm learning my personality on my talk show. So like, what kind of things do I say? Do I say it's because black folks get mistreated? Like, do I say it like that? Or do I say because of our diet? Do I say because of the access that we have? I like that one. Let's go somewhere in the middle. Let me not be passive aggressive. Because of the access that we have to health care, to healthier foods, versus fast food. And yeah, I need to talk to my publicist, because I can't be out here messing up my TV contract by faith. First of all, I feel like y'all judging me because I barely got one Facebook live popping and I'm already done written my contract. But that's how I gotta do, okay? That's it. My mind, this TV contract about to come. Y'all better come on here too. Jump on board. In your mind, what's happening? Let me know in your mind what's happening so that we can be encouraging each other together. Black folks, this COVID-19 virus is disproportionately affecting us. It's exposing stuff that's going to take a whole long time to fix. However, this is what we can do for ourselves. Let's use this time to be convicted and to be encouraged, to be motivated, to do better for ourselves. That means we gotta eat better. And I know that the healthier foods are more expensive. Therefore, people in poverty, and you have $20, you can't necessarily go and get the organic this, and this. You know, you're trying to get something to eat, maybe get some Pampers, some formula, get something to eat, put $10 in your gas tank. I recognize that some people have to make a different decision with their finances than others. But let's try, you know, I remember I used to joke the heck out the couponers and everybody else. I know those couponers around here winning right about now. But let's look at ways that we can save the money that we do have so that we can put more money into good foods. The things that we're putting into our body is really important. We got to cut some of that other stuff out. Then let's do some free stuff. Get out there and be active. Get out there and be active. Let's get these metabolisms moving. Let's get these hearts pumping blood correctly. Let's do some stuff for ourselves that are free. So even though we're on social distancing, I am not saying go over to your friend's house. I'm saying walk your butt around the street. Don't talk to anybody. You been not talking to anybody. I don't understand right now why people are struggling with talking to people. It'd be some of the rudest people I'm seeing on Facebook talking about some daggone, you know, I just can't wait for this is over. Because I'm social distancing is holding me back. I'm like, social distancing holding you back? You ain't never talked to me. You never spoke. I would speak to you every time I see you. You act like you can't part your lips. And now okay. So some of you all been practicing. Don't start talking to people now. This ain't the time. We'll bring you to being more kind after this, after we come off social distancing. So get outside with your antisocial self and walk around the block. Get your heart pumping, get your blood flowing, get your mind going, get them legs moving, flail those arms so that you can position yourself to just have healthier bodies so that our bodies can fight this virus, because a lot of us don't have the same opportunities as others to fight it off if indeed we become infected. So that's my fuss for the day. That's my fuss for the day, which is perfect because today and our this time next year segment, we're talking about health anyway. On Tuesdays, we look at health. So I got some tips. If I can pull that up, I got an interview, so that's exciting. Let's see what else we're talking about in our coffee and coronation. Y'all, you thought I had somebody had nothing. I just wanted to say it. I was just so proud. I got to keep looking at the camera because I got to make sure that we still here and I know what's happening. I am so daggone proud. I should stop saying that. Like, you know what? Let me daggone it. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I stayed up all night trying to figure this thing out. Oh, hold on, wait. I did. That daggone, y'all been doing these challenges. I know a lot of y'all have been doing these challenges because I've seen you. I didn't do the challenge. First of all, because I was jealous. That's the truth. Let me just be honest before I start joking y'all. I didn't do the Don't Rush challenge because every time I push the thing by here and it come back, it still looked terrible. I look worse than what I did before I put it up there. I'm like, I don't know what y'all doing to look better. at this time. I probably should have jumped on that challenge day one when there was still some life and color in my body. But right about now, it don't matter. But the second reason I didn't do the challenge is because I didn't get it. And it was yesterday years old when I did get it. Like, yo, I'm like, oh, I'm a whole slow out here in these streets. So they were doing it to the song. So I'm talking about, there are a whole bunch of challenges. I guess I should have been more specific. Of course, there was the, he has the whole world in his hand song situation that y'all done made me hate that song. I hate it now. I hate it. I'm be about to cuss on it. He had the whole world in his hand because some of y'all gave me nightmares. Some people could sing. And others. And the problem is, it ain't even the people that sing it. It's some of y'all lying in these comments. Y'all got to do better. We are hyping the people up. And now don't nobody want to come to the Lord. They don't believe that he got the whole world in his hands because of the song. But I'm talking about the Don't Rush Challenge. So the Don't Rush Challenge is the challenge where it's the song, don't rush, and then people are showing basically like their before and after. Well, because I be doing too much, like I'm just queen of do too much. I was like, I'm trying to figure out, don't rush. What does that mean? Like I was putting a lot of pressure on understanding the lyrics don't rush versus the visual of this before and after. Just like, so are they saying that they don't rush when they put on their makeup? Then I started to see men in it. I was like, oh. So are the men, like I was having a hard time understanding, like, what are we rushing? Oh, are we saying that we're not gonna rush to get out of this COVID-19? Like I built a whole philosophy. I was like, oh, okay, that's it. We don't rush in COVID-19. We let it do what it's gonna do. And then when it's over, we're going to come out looking good. Right? No. It's just a song. It's like it has nothing. Like, oh. Well, somebody should have told me that at first. I might have did it. I still wouldn't have did it. But, it's like, oh. So I'm not mad. But I do want to tell you all, bored people, that all done waited until this worldwide, this global pandemic to get on TikTok. You know that TikTok's selling all the information to China, right? I'm just saying. That's just what I heard. That's probably the extent of my gossip, because I probably won't be the gossip columnist. I can't do it. But just FYI. Just FYI, I'm trying to let you know. All right, so listen. So we got, that was today's coffee and Coronication. Next segment, this is a commercial. I wish I had a commercial. But the next segment is Virginia's for Lovers. Because of course, now if you're not local, I'm sorry. But I am Virginia's comedian, and I feel like it is my responsibility to shout out Virginia's for Lovers segment. What Virginia's for Lovers segment is, it's actually not about lovers and relationships. We're going to do that in another episode, in another segment. But the Virginia is for Lovers segment is where we are shouting out. I'm going to shout out because you're going to share with me things that are going on in Virginia that we love. Like, Virginia is a dope state, and there's some super cool things happening, and Virginia's Comedienne should be letting you all know. So anything Virginia related, whether it's something a person has done, an organization, a municipality, an area, whatever it is, let me know. You can send us an email, More Laughing AM. That's MOORE, Laughing AM, 4 in the morning. Not Allison Moore, but whatever. At gmail.com. And let me know what's incredible that's happening Virginia related. Today, I am shouting out Virginia Bread, Virginia who makes us proud, Missy Elliott, Missy. I mean, I'm not shouting it out as if she's watching this, but I'm shouting it out because I love her. Somebody tell her I love her. So Missy Elliott was one of the executive producers for the movie, Lifetime's movie, The Clark Sisters. So Lifetime had the original movie, The Clark Sisters, the biopic of gospel's legend, gospel's first ladies of gospel, something like that. I'm jacking it all up, but I ain't got no prompter, okay? I'm doing the best I got. Giving you the best that I've got. I'm sorry. You didn't ask for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So Lifetime's movie about the Clark sisters, I know most of us have seen it. Many of us have seen it because I saw on Lifetime that doggone, this is like one of the best or the highest watched, most watched movies in like the last 4 years. That is exciting, ain't it? Shout out to Missy. So it was Missy Elliott, Mary J. Blige, and Queen Latifah came together to be the executive producers of this movie. And I'm just really proud, man. That just speaks to the brilliance and the talent that comes out of Virginia. So be encouraged, y'all, man. Virginia out here making waves. I love the movie. I thought that it was put together very well. I just really like how it just didn't exploit any weird or untrue stereotypes. It was just a solid, classy movie that got a lot of ratings without it being foolery. Thanks, Missy. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so listen, because your girl is who I is, right? And who I is a comedian, but I'm also a human resources professional. So for those of you who don't know, I am, and now it is time for me to pay off this college degree. This segment is called the professional development. Oh, you know what would be cool, y'all? I guess maybe if I had like a little, like if I had words. Like right here, it says more laughing in the morning. So maybe I should make it say, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. Look at that. Look at me being all fancy. I'm sorry. Stay focused. So I'm a human resources professional that is near and dear to my heart. And I felt like that if I'm gonna be up here talking your head off every day, at least I can do is ensure that we are giving some great feedback, some value, not feedback, but value for your professional development, because we got 9 to 5s or entrepreneurs that got 9 to 9s, and we need to ensure that we're always leveling up professionally because we got bills to pay, right? And so who doesn't want to be better? I know that I do, and I love the workforce. And so I want to share some things with you. So today we're going to talk about e-learning. So today's professional development topic, we are talking about e-learning. Y'all, listen to your human resources friend around here. And I know HR stuff. You want to know how I know? Because I got fired. And I worked in HR. Everybody need to be developed. Even with a master's degree, they can cut your butt. Listen. Now I deserve to get cut though, for real. I really did. It took me a long time to admit it, but I should have got fired. And not even because I did something egregious. The reason why I got fired is because I was not able to produce at the level in which, or for the position that I got. So I got a role, I was on the track for a managerial role, and my maturity was not there. My professionalism and skill set was not there. And so they let my butt go. They was like, girl, you cool. And you sure know how to public speak. But you are lacking in some other areas. And so I felt it as this is my call. This was my calling to let young professionals everywhere know they will fire your butt. But here is how you avoid being fired. A, you invest in yourself. So let's get to investing. Look, e-learning. E-learning right now is the time for us to be brushing up on those skills. Some people don't want to go back to school. I get it. But that does not exempt you from learning a new skill, from brushing up, from staying competitive. The competitive, when this thing pick up, when we come off of the worldwide, what are we on, worldwide punishment? And we, coronacation situation is going to change. We'll be back in that job market. It's going to be more aggressive. If you still have your job, there are many people who don't have their job, and they're going to be coming for your job. And corporate and employers are, right now, they're having a hard time keeping it together, but very soon they're going to have a more robust job pool. And so this is the time where things may look crazy, or your workload may look lower, or what some people's workload is higher, especially working from home. It's hard, but this is the time where you really, really, really need to invest in yourself. Take advantage of e-learning. I'm seeing corporations and things everywhere. So some of the resources that I want to share with you are, let's see, we got up here, definitely LinkedIn. LinkedIn is offering free like sessions and things like that, so that you can kind of brush up on your skill set. Hoopla, Hoopla, hoopla. That's my Virginia twang. There's some people that are, or you can go online to their site, LinkedIn site, and find like those e-learning opportunities, those classes or courses and different things that they're offering because you want to brush up on your skills. If they're not free, like companies are offering things that are like deeply discounted. I mean, you can get master classes. There's a lot of stuff that's out there. You can't ignore it because, you know, we got a lot going on. Take advantage of it. Lean into the fact that we have a lot going on, because the counterpart to the left is probably ignoring it. The counterpart to the right is probably going hard. So you want to make sure that you're going hard too. So what I suggest that you do is take an inventory of the skills that you have. Okay. So look at things that you can do, or look at things think about when you were at work, and, you know, depending on where you are professionally, what your age is, you know, I remember when I was working and the students right out of college, they were coming in and they were, into, what is that program? It's not Microsoft. It's not PowerPoint. But it's like a souped up version. The name escapes me, but it's like a souped up version of PowerPoint. Prezi. So it's like this presentation, Prezi. And they were coming in, and I'm like, ooh, that is nice, because the presentations were beautiful. They were just PowerPoint on drugs. And I did not capitalize on learning that skill set. And then I found myself in a season where I was like, yo, I'm doing a lot of presentations. It would be really dope if I had this. And so I did go back and learn how to use Prezi. I'm not as fluent as I could be, so I probably should do this for myself. But right now would be a time that I would say, right now is the time I am saying it. Matter of fact, I'm going to do Prezi, where I'll use this moment, realizing or remembering that there was something that was out there that I didn't know, that I realized that my peers did know how to do, or that I realized could be advantageous for me. This is the time where I should invest into learning it, playing with the program, working on my presentation skills. So the same for some of you. Maybe, you know, that could be Excel. Like, go through some of the things, go through an inventory of the programs, of the skill sets, of the things that you have, that you don't have, that you would like to have more of or be better at, and go for it. Spend some time, invest some time, carve out time. You can say, you know, I'm going to do 45 minutes on Tuesday and Thursday, just dedicated to enhancing this skill, dedicated to growing in this area, to learning this, and take advantage of all of the programs and offerings that are deeply discounted or free. It's a lot of stuff out there right now. When this coronation is over, you should come out the blocks flying. So let's invest in ourselves so that we can do so. It makes you more valuable for your employer. It makes it very clear that you are a part of the team. You're an asset that can't be, employers are recognizing now that they can do more with less people and less things. Don't be one of those numbers that are easily able to be crossed off. These are ways that you make yourself valuable. These are ways that you position yourself to not be disposable. So make sure that you're doing your part, okay? All right, so let's see. Some of that I think I shared with you. Yeah, LinkedIn, check out LinkedIn. You can go to the resources like Hoopla. Also, Search Engine Journal. That's where a lot of this information that I got comes from, Search Engine Journal. So you can go and look at that, searchenginejournal.com. I expect to see you on incorporating some of these tips, because we got to be better. And if I need to borrow some money, you got to have it. You can't be like, you ain't got it. All right, before we get out of here, I want to try one more thing, y'all. I'm just feeling fancy. So, as you know, we have this time next year. So More Laughing in the Morning is now a talk show. However, More Laughing in the Morning is also a group. It's an accountability group that every day we were waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday. We had this private Facebook group, More Laughing in the Morning. Some of you are watching from that group, and others are watching from the Comedienne Allison Moore page. And in that group, we were just holding each other accountable, looking at a different area of our life, setting goals, and making steps towards where we want it to be this time next year. Time is flying. I mean, it's 2020. We just started, you know, it feels like just yesterday we were like, oh, 2020, I'm going to see clearly now. We ain't see clearly this coronavirus, but it's here. It's here. It's here. Now we got to do something with it, but it's already April. It is already April. And not just April. This is the middle of the month, April. April just started. I mean, March just started. So Time is flying. You think about, where do you want to be this time next year in your life? And so every day, we in our group, and you, welcome to the family, will focus on making one small step towards your goal for where you want to be this time next year in that area. On Tuesdays, we look at our total health. Our total health is more than just our physical health. It's obviously our total health. So it's our emotional health, it's our mental health, it's our health in totality. But today, I really want to look at our physical health, because that's really important. I mean, we're seeing the thing. We're seeing the impact of what happens if your physical health is not at its highest. We see how your physical health is impacting your confidence at an all-time high right now. So we want to make sure that we're investing in that. So what I did was, in my heart and my mind, in my talk show, I'll have guests that come on, subject experts, people that I know, people that you know, that this is what they do in their particular field. Like Monday, we look at money. Tuesday is total health, and so on and so on. Today, I don't know how to do an interview. I tried. I mean, not an interview, but I don't know how to do a like a live thing through this platform and stream it. Look, I'm giving you the best that you didn't ask me to sing. You didn't ask me for that. So in lieu of being able to stream somebody live, which I'm working on this skill set, I did reach out to a friend last night to do a pre-recorded interview. So I got, and she's actually one of the people in the More Laughing in the Morning group. We have the More Laughing in the Morning group. And again, just go up there, request the page, just a couple of questions so we can understand kind of what your focuses are, and then be a part of our community. But we have a masterclass section. It's like 16 of us in this group called the Investors. And she is in this group as well. So her name is Sharika Mormon. Sharika Mormon is a dance fitness instructor, and she's starting her own studio soon. They're really killing it and doing their thing. And I thought that it was fitting for her to be the first interviewee, A, because I need somebody to practice on, and B, because her dance fitness class is lit. Okay? So now I'm going to try my best to play this interview. Let's see. Let me see if I can see on this end. I'm going to try my best, y'all. If not, you just tell my children that I tried. Let's see what we can do here. Today, we focus on our total health. Today, we're looking at our physical health, our activity, and all that jazz. And so I'm like, yo, Sharika would be the perfect guest to start this segment, to start this all of this, because this is literally like what you do. So if you will, take a second and tell our guest, or you're the guest, but tell our audience what you do.
I am a dancer by trade. I do dance fitness and I do technique dance. So I can teach you how to do ballet, very prissy and prim, or I can teach you how to dance fitness and get kind of dirty on the dance floor.
Look, get dirty, get sweaty, get feeling good, honey.
All that.
I danced fitness class last week, and it was so lit. Like at first, no lie, I'm just gonna, what the kids say, no cap. So I'll be honest. I was like, let me, she's one of the More Laughing in the Morning investors. So let me support my homegirl, Sharika. And so you started off, I was like, oh, this is cute. Nice little, and move. Then you kept going, I was like, and move. They're like, oh, shoot, and move. I mean, it was really good. It was fun. You could dance, the music selection. I was like, oh, that's my song. And I felt like I was burning in the back of my legs, my arm, my upper body felt good. Mm-hmm. So that was lit. So when you talk about dance fitness, I'd always known it as Zumba. And you were explaining to me like the difference between, even the same category, there's some slight difference. Can you share that?
Yeah. So I teach work as well as mixed fit, and they both are a little different from Zumba because it's just all hip hop and pop music. So it's no international rhythms. It's stuff that you would hear on the radio, or if you go and hanging out at the club, or if you just kicking back or whatever. It's just music that you would normally chill and dance to. So it's like working out is an afterthought. Right. Enjoying music is the first thing, and so it's a really good way to work out.
It was a great way to work out. I like to think I'm a dancer. I'm a dancer in my heart.
Right.
I used to be a dancer. My body's like, girl, please. But this made me feel like, I was like, oh, shake a tail feather, especially in lieu of the fact that we can't go out. I mean, I was really feeling good.
So in this week, our theme that we're focusing on, and our by this time next year segments, we're focusing on, the theme is just do it. Like, just do it. So often we are like, I can't wait to one day I'm gonna, hopefully I will be. And at some point you got to rip the Band-Aid off and just do it. And that's a part of like what I'm doing. My goal was to have a talk show. And I don't know why I was going to just sit around and wait till the producers fall out of the sky and was like, are you ready? So this is my effort of just doing it. I don't have all of the resources and got a million reasons on why I can't do it. It's not a time where the people don't like you. I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. And so I know that there are people who have fitness goals for where they want to be this time next year. They're like, one day I'm gonna get active. One day I'm gonna lose some weight. One day I'm gonna get my body right. One day. And then you got all of these, but where do we start? What should I do? So can you give us all of these today and what to do let me say, in the direction towards where we want to be this time next year in our fitness? Like, tell us how to get started.
You can get started doing anything very, very baby steps. You can start exactly where you are, and it doesn't take any amount of time. You don't have to go to a gym. You can stay at home.
Well, we can't go to a gym, so that's good.
So exactly, these are the times where we find to be creative and let you know that you can do this. So if you take these small steps, I have 4 exercises for you that I do every single day.
Okay, 4. I can do 4. Let's go.
Jumping jacks. Squats.
Okay, squats.
Push-ups.
I gave a valiant effort.
And crunches. Okay, so we do these 4. It works your cardio, it works the full body, and it's a strength exercise as well. And you can start very, very small. My family, we call it 50, 50, 50, 50. So we do 50 of each every single day.
Woo, that's very small.
Yeah, but you can start small. Okay.
Okay.
We're doing 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's realistic. Okay, I can start 5.
So 5 squats. You can do that getting up and, by the time you like, oh, man, I need another snack. You sit down, get up, I need another snack. You thinking about all the food. Well,
really, I don't squat because I got kids. So I'll be like, can y'all pass me my charger 1 inch away? But I'm going to start getting my own charger and remote and drink and phone.
There you go. Yeah, so it doesn't take much. And, even if you're working, you can lunge while you going from one place to the next.
Right.
You can.
You're right.
Small things that you can do. You can park a little further away and just walk, to the car or walk to the building. So it's a lot.
I think that's good. I think that is, that's doable for those who have a lower intensity or for those who are just starting. Those 50, 50, 50, 50, those are goals. So those who are in that higher intensity or can do a little bit more, that's a great place for them to go and kill it. So if I start this week with, I'm really thinking this through, like what me and the More Laughing in the Morning family can do. So we can do these exercises. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And then next week, do we just kind of increase, or is it the
sustainability? If you did those 5 with no issue at all, go up to 10.
No.
Yeah, go up to 10. And then, challenge yourself. And then, or if you did them, if you modified all of them at 5, and sometimes you may have to do that depending on your body and your limitations and your physical limitations. If you modify your jumping jacks, that's totally fine. If you modified your push-ups, that's fine. And you only did 5. If you modified your squats, then guess what? Next week, do the same exact thing, and then try to eliminate the modification.
You're right. Okay, we got this. I think we got this. More Laughing in the Morning family, I'm sure that you can agree. We can do that. We can do 5. So that's 5 jumping jacks, 5 push-ups, 5 squats, and 5 crunches. We can do 5. We can take it up next week, and it is one small step towards where we want to be this time next year. Time is flying. We're already in April, so pretty soon it's going to be April 2021, and we're going to be wishing that we took these steps. And your girl about to come out this coronation,
Exactly.
So thank you so much. Listen, I know it's late and you jumped on to help me out, but man, this is so good for everybody who's listening. Can you help us? I'm ready for my next class. I really want to tune in to my next class, but tell everybody, how do we stay in contact with you?
All right, I do live classes on my Facebook page, on my Dance Fitness page, but you can find me first as a friend, Sharika Mormon. That's it, on Facebook. And then I will add you to my fitness page, Dance Fitness and More. I do classes every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. and every Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
I'm there. I am there. So Sharika Mormon, Shericka,
Just K-A.
okay, Sherika Mormon, Morman on Facebook. And then you also have the group, the Dance, Fitness, and More group.
Yep.
Oh, we in there, Queen. We in there about to be working it out.
Yes,
I'm back.
let's go.
I really appreciate you hanging out with us. I mean, I'm like so juiced, so excited, so grateful for you spending this time. And then we're gonna be looking about this time next year and this time 5 years and 10 years, looking at this interview like, whoa, the glow up is real. I can't wait to see where your business will be in next year, 5 years, 10 years, etc. What this platform, We're Laughing in the Morning show will be. We're gonna have to have you back as like when they do the what they call like year marks, the 5 year to 10 year, like give it up for our first guest when we be all old and stuff. And I have you back up there as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Queen.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I'll see you later. Toodles.
Bye.
Bye. How do I get out of here?
Y'all. I did it. All by myself. You did not ask for that. So I did an interview. Now I gotta go back and play it. I don't know what in the world. I think y'all could hear me. Could you hear me over the interview? It was a lot going on, but I tried. I just want to let you know that I am committed to growing something better every day. Because every day I want to be better. And every day I want to encourage you to be better. So we got a whole lot today. I'm excited that you hung out with me. I appreciate it. I hope that you have at least been able to be inspired and laugh at something today, because more laughing is the best way to start your day. Oh, now I got to do my credits. Thank you to my team, producer Richard Press, content creator Roslyn Gervin, creative director Gabe Diaz, admin support Laura Kinsey, social media Paris Boynes, and technical director Sheree James. I am your host, comedian Allison Moore, Virginia's comedienne. Thank you so much for starting your day with more laughing in the morning. Tune in tomorrow on Wednesday, April 15th. I'm sure gonna try my best to do this again and get better. Y'all, spoiler. No, not spoiler. What's that called when you do teaser? I got my song, y'all. We got a song. We got a song. So now I gotta figure out how in the world I'm gonna play that. So let's see. This is a suspense talk show. So thank you for watching More Laughing in the Morning Suspense show. I will see you tomorrow. Over and out.